loaded up and ready to go. Bingo! He's happy. We made it safely, and now we're just one step closer to having everything we need done on here done. Dad was concerned about getting back to work by 10 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock, and I was like, are you gonna mow anymore? And he was like, well, what time is it? And kind of smiled, and I was like, it's 8 o'clock, you got time to mow a little bit if you want to. So he was like, all right. So he's gonna go ahead and work on this food plot, former food plot. He's going ahead and getting this path cut that we've been traveling on. So this will make it a lot more nice to get in and out of there, and we'll have a little bit of cover walking out here to the stand. Hot diggity dog. So this stuff, as you can see, is just about as tall as me. Some of it's taller than me. Some of it's like 7 or 8 feet tall, but majority of it's around 6 foot. So we'll definitely have cover walking in and out of here if he decides to leave most of it. So that was my anticipation, that we could actually have a little bit of cover walking in and out of here. It's not going to be like walking through super duper tall corn or anything, but it'll be good for what we need to use it for. Change of plan. He just ran out of gas, and we don't have the gas tanks with us, so we're wrapping it up. We're going to head home. But he got a little bit of a path cut in here, and it helps us see that we will have cover coming in and out of here. What's going on, everybody? We are out here in the clear cut. Gonna do a little bit of mowing and then do a little bit of seeding. There's a lot of exposed dirt here, so we're just gonna go ahead and get all the residual stuff that's not planted here. We're gonna go ahead and get it chopped down and then get the dirt roughed up and go ahead and spread the seed. So so we got this part mowed. We're gonna go ahead and walk in here and clear some stuff by hand, and then try and mow in there as well. The dirt and the soil is really nice in there, and it's kind of shady, so the dirt's not extremely dry. So here you can kind of see the comparison. It's a lot shadier in here. It still gets good sunlight, but the ground in here, because it's shady, is much softer and it's holding more water rather than out here where it's really dry. So we're gonna go ahead and get this mowed and see what it looks like. Time to get the four-wheeler loaded up, and we're gonna head out to the woods and start throwing out some seed. I think we're going to go ahead and throw the Biologic Hotspot mix in there. A bunch of different stuff in there. So there's already a little bit of clover left over from what my dad planted in there. So we're going to go ahead and get that put in there with it. How about it? All right, so we got the four-wheeler ready to drag. I think I'm gonna go back in here with the leaf blower real quick and just make sure that I get all the leaves off the ground. We have it cut, not a whole bunch, but you know, it's cut down to dirt in most of the areas. There's a little bit of grass here and there, but that's why we're gonna go ahead and drag it. But hopefully whatever we put in here decides to take off. Behind me we have a lot of trees. Up here in one of these trees there is a ladder stand already there, but over here on this edge there's a gas line that they travel like crazy, and especially during the rut I've seen dozens of bucks just run up and down this gas line. They come from our neighbor's field. There's fields everywhere that direction. That's where most of the cow fields and pastures and all that kind of stuff in our area, they're that direction. So these deer, they travel this gas line like crazy, and then they just like to run through our property. Our property is the running spot. That's where they all congregate during the rut and kind of pass through here because they're using our property to get to other areas. So the idea with having a little food plot in here, Lord willing, it'll take off, and it'll get them to stop on their way going through here, and hopefully the does will be feeding. The does don't bed too far from here, so if they can wake up off their beds and come get some nice tasty radishes and clover and all kinds of other stuff, then the bucks will be coming in here not long after them. So hopefully this will be a kill plot. That's the goal, and hopefully we accomplish that. Alright, we got the ground dragged. Now the leaf blower battery was dead, so I'm gonna have to run back to the house and grab a battery before I head back out here. Maybe grab a little bit of water, and gonna try and get this cleared up. Everything, I mean, the ground looks great. You can see a lot of dirt, and it's loose dirt too. So get some seed on here, maybe drag it again just real quick, and then we'll see where we're at after that. I think it'll do well, and if the forecast stays the same, then we should be getting rain here tomorrow and then the following day as well, and then hopefully it'll germinate and take off. Alright, we made it back with the leaf blower battery. We're gonna get to work, get the leaves cleared off of here, and then rake whatever I can't get with the leaf blower, and we'll go ahead and spread the seed. Got most of the leaf litter cleared. Pretty much everything's down to dirt, so I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing in some seed. Seed is on the ground. Now we're gonna go ahead and drag it again and hope that it gets a little bit of the seed into the ground. And then we're praying that the forecast stays the same and we get some rain the next couple of days. Getting ready to head out and throw some deer cane on the ground, get a camera set up. Then I'm gonna come back and cool off. Smells like bubble gum. I get a camera set up over here, and maybe eventually, if all goes well and we have deer down here, we're gonna get a stand right there in that tree. Alright, well, I am exhausted. Gonna go inside, drink some cold water, cool off a little bit, and then I'm gonna get in the shower and get ready for work. We got one kill plot planted, and praying that it all works out. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.